Okay, after the success of filling the cavity behind the plasterboard in the kitchen, I'm going to do the same here in the lounge. So I've got my polystyrene balls off eBay. I've got a tube that goes into them now, and this is the thinnest tube I can get where the balls actually flow through it okay. And you still need to hold it at about a 30-degree angle or more for them to flow nicely. I'm probably going to shape this tip a bit more when I work out how to get into the walls. My plan is to get into the walls here, because I can't get into them above, to use these curtain rails. And so where the curtain rail fixes, I'm going to take this off, maybe widen the hole a little bit if necessary, and then pour the balls in there. It's going.
What are you doing?
I'm putting these little polystyrene balls behind the plasterboard in the cavity between the plasterboard and the bricks, and that's going to insulate the wall and make it warmer. I don't know if you can see the little balls going in there. I can just see them trickling in.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's going into the wall and it's turning it into insulated plasterboard. So you can see there, it's now full up of these beads. I'm now going to try and use a hairdryer to blow those in further and to spread them around the whole of the walls. Okay, I've got this on the lowest setting, blowing those balls into there. So once I've held it on here for a few seconds, I'll try filling it up again and see how much space that's created. Okay, so I'm filling this up again after I've blown the balls down with the hairdryer. I want to see how much space I've created. Seems like quite a lot because there's a lot of balls going in here. Oh, now it's filled up again. There wasn't that many. I'll try it on a higher setting this time. Okay, that's the highest setting. Right, let's see how much space that's created. I can hear lots of balls going in. Oh, well, now it's filled up again, I think. Yeah, it's back to being full. So maybe I'm just going to have to keep doing this over and over again. Yeah, it's filled up again. Oh well, I'll just have to keep doing this over and over again. So I thought I'd explain how I got this tube and how I use this. Firstly, the bag comes with a zip tie around it. I just opened up the zip tie with this. You just open up a little clip here, open it a little bit, and that allows you to fit this tube in. The tube is standard 22mm plumbing tube. It's about 20mm internal diameter. Now, I did cut it at an angle here because when I had it just a round hole at the end, then actually there was too much friction with the balls going in and they would not flow properly. Still, even with this, you needed it at a 30-degree angle or so for them to flow nicely. And you just push the pipe in here. I'm just pushing it into the bag here. And then just turn it at a 30-degree angle and squeeze the balls out. Oh, there's one other thing. I did cut the burrs off the end as well. So when I sawed off the end, there were some burrs here. I just used on both ends a pair of scissors to go around here, scraping the burrs off to make it nice and smooth and reduce the friction of the balls coming out. So it's the next day now. I gave up on using the hairdryer in the end. Instead, I've been tapping the walls to get the balls to come down. And now You can hear the balls falling a little bit there, but each time I tap them, less balls fall down, and each time I top these up, I'm topping them up less. So I'm going to finish soon. You can see actually I opened up more holes. I opened up holes behind the lamps as well. And so I've got a pretty good filling there of the cavity between the plasterboard and the brickwork. I must have about 10 cubic feet down there as well. I've actually started on this side also. So 10 cubic feet is about £25. So for £25, I've got pretty well insulated plasterboard behind here. And now I'm going to stop these up with rock wool, just to stop any air from leaking out through here. Keep it insulated as much as possible. Put everything back, and I'll wait over the summer for everything to settle, and then I'll top them up again before the winter starts next year. And we should have a much warmer room, or a much cheaper room to heat. So that's all done now. I've filled these walls completely. I've put little bungs of rock wool in the holes that I made, and then I've screwed these things back over them, and you can't see the holes at all now. So that wall is now fully insulated, and this wall here. And then you can see that the house extends behind here. So actually this isn't external wall here. And this external wall has been filled that side, and I will do that one later. Actually, I'm still in the process of filling this one, but that's almost done now. So the next thing to do is get a thermal imaging camera. And I'm hoping I'll get one of those for my birthday in a few months' time, and then I will make more videos after that, because I'll be able to see exactly where the cold spots are in the walls and where I most need to focus my efforts doing any further insulation.